Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I welcome you from northern areas of Pakistan. Welcome to this IELTS video, and in order to make this video I came all the way to the north of Pakistan, and I'm making this video sitting among the mountains, beautiful trees, waterfalls and all that. So I hope not only you're going to enjoy the lesson on IELTS, but you will also enjoy the surrounding and actually the ambience and the chirping of the birds, and there is a babbling of the brook as well. So I hope you would be enjoying all that. Let's start our discussion. This is going to be a general video on IELTS. I'm going to give you some guidelines. I'm going to tell you, this video is for those who have decided to take IELTS test and they are worried about their IELTS, okay, or they are worried to get a good bench score. So this video is for those. Now let me tell you one thing. Actually, whenever you decide to take IELTS test, don't take IELTS to your nerves. This is a common mistake. Some candidates, they take IELTS to their nerves and then they are all the time worried, and then they are not even actually preparing well because they are worried about their IELTS all the time. Now let me tell you one thing. Whenever you have decided to take IELTS test, there are few things which you need to do. Let me tell you one thing very clearly. IELTS is the test of English. If you have good command over English language, then you can get a good bench score in IELTS. And if your English is not very good, your English is average or below average, and you are dreaming to get a good bench score, then you will not be able to do that. Let me tell you plainly. Another thing is this: there are no secret tips to IELTS. There are no secret tricks to IELTS. There is no secret way to IELTS that you say, without improving my English, with the help of confidence, because I am confident enough, I will be able to get a good bench score in IELTS. Not at all. You cannot do that. IELTS is not the test of your confidence. It's not that you say, well, I am a wrestler, I am a powerful person, so I can get a good bench score in IELTS. You're not going to fight in IELTS, for God's sake. Yes, you're going to fight with the help of your English. And there are 4 things. If you have those 4 things, you can obviously get a good bench score. The first is good speaking. If you speak good English, you can get a good bench score in IELTS. If you write good English, you can get a good bench score in IELTS. If you read good English and understand, then you can get a good bench score. And obviously, if you listen and understand, then you can get a good bench score in IELTS. So the first thing is, whenever you decide to go for IELTS, there are 4 skills you must improve, and I would say start your IELTS preparation from English language. Start your IELTS preparation from English language improvement, and from there you can start with listening. Listen to native speakers, improve your understanding of the language, and there is one more thing: you need to improve your retention also. For example, if you're listening to me, by the end of this lecture, how much you remember, that is what we call retention. So you have to improve your retention while listening as well. And then, this is basically a time period. Let me tell you one thing: IELTS is going to change your life altogether. Now you are watching this video before IELTS. After watching this video, you prepare for IELTS, you get a good bench score in IELTS. After getting a good bench score in IELTS, you can go to the destination where you want to go to, right? You can go to your desired country, and there you will enjoy a new lifestyle. So IELTS is going to change your future altogether, and that should be in your mind. Let me tell you one thing: all the time as you're going through the process of IELTS, from the time when you decide to take IELTS test to the time when you appear in IELTS test and end up getting a good bench score in IELTS, you need motivation. That motivation is very, very important. If you are motivated throughout this process, then definitely you will be able to practice well, to prepare well, to read well, to study well, and then as a result you will be able to get a very good bench score in IELTS. But if you are not motivated, then you will be looking around here and there, searching for some tips, some secret techniques, some shortcuts to IELTS. I told you clearly, there is no shortcut to IELTS. So those who are searching, they go to Google, they go to YouTube, and they search some shortcut techniques to IELTS and all that stuff. They are actually wasting their time. So all you need to do, you need to start, this process from where you decide to take IELTS test and then you take IELTS test, you need to start a schedule. Basically we call it a timetable. There should be a proper timetable, and in that timetable you should give at least 2 hours to each module. For example, 2 hours should be dedicated for listening, 2 hours should be dedicated for speaking, 2 hours should be dedicated for reading and for writing. Then you will be well prepared for IELTS. Now remember one thing, there should be a line between IELTS preparation and the supporting or pre-IELTS, I will call it pre-IELTS. There should be a line between IELTS preparation and pre-IELTS preparation. Now I'm going to give you some tips for pre-IELTS preparation. What is pre-IELTS preparation? In pre-IELTS preparation, you are going to improve or brush up your 4 skills which are required in IELTS. Read English every day. In order to improve your reading, now don't read the same things again and again. All you need to do, you need to read English. For example, you can read magazines, they can help you. You can read the newspaper, but I will not recommend that. If you read the news only, the news will not help you. Yes, if you read articles, if you read features, if you read lengthy passages from the newspaper, that can help you. And also read international magazines on the daily basis with interest. Don't just think you're doing IELTS, that's why you're reading it. No, you need to develop interest in reading. One of my students, he was a regular reader, and can you believe me, when he went to take his IELTS test, the passage that came in IELTS reading, he had already read that passage in a magazine. Now you can see that if you're a regular reader, then these things are going to happen with you. So for 2 hours every day, you got to read, and whatever you read, if you are weak at reading, you can read a paragraph underlining the difficult words and then see what's the meaning of the difficult word, and then you can make your personal dictionary. That can actually help you as well. So read ahead, and then you will see the same words will be repeated in reading passages, and then you will be able to master those very words. This is for reading. Now as far as listening is concerned, sometimes we think watching Hollywood movies are enough. If we watch Hollywood movies, they are going to be enough and we can improve our listening through Hollywood movies. Well, I don't think so, because in IELTS listening, we have 4 types. You need to listen to the dialogues more and more. Dialogue means a conversation between 2 people. So you need to listen to dialogues between 2 people. After that, you can listen to the lectures, or that's what we call tutorials. YouTube tutorials can help you, lectures can help you on various topics. Then you can just listen to some sort of seminars which are conducted by one person. One person is giving a seminar, because in section 4 usually we have that. And then you can listen to a discussion between 3, 4, 5 people. So whenever you are going to decide on listening something, remember, it should be a dialogue, it can be a seminar, right? It can be a tutorial, it can be a discussion between 4, 5 people, and then it's going to be fantastic. So these are the things you are going to do about listening. And your mobile device, you have to convert your mobile device into your what do we call that, into a language laboratory. Okay, you can convert into language laboratory. You can buy a special card, that is what we call the memory card, and you can put some audios in it, you can put some videos in it, and as you are walking, you are traveling, you are going here and there, you can listen to that. I mean, this is what you need to do at pre-IELTS preparation. If you're going to be good at pre-IELTS preparation, then IELTS preparation is going to be easier for you. Now after that, once you are done with listening, so I told you the type of things you got to listen to, the next is writing. In English we say, good readers are the good writers, good listeners are the good speakers. And as you are doing reading and listening on the daily basis, automatically you are improving your speaking and you are improving your writing as well. So you can go on with these 2 things. Now as far as writing is concerned, don't just write anything. No. You need to select a paragraph from the magazine, from the newspaper, read it carefully, and then rewrite. You can read a passage from the magazine or from the newspaper, a complete passage or article, and then try to summarize that in your own words, right? This type, and let me tell you one thing, when you are reading and then you are writing, I mean, when there is a good specimen of writing is in front of you and you read it and then you write it, then your writing is bound to improve. There are 2 ways to improve your writing. One is learn English grammar. That's boring. That takes a lot of time, right? So learn English grammar, and then according to English grammar, try to write. That will take a lot of time and you don't have that much time. So the shortcut or the short way available here is you can read read carefully, analyze the sentence structures, analyze the things which are given while you are reading, and then when you write, you need to consider those structures, those things, and then try to copy that very thing. So again, read something new, rewrite. Read something new, write on that, read a passage, paraphrase that in your own words, or you can summarize that in your own words. This is how you will improve your writing. And once this general writing is improved, then whether it is letter writing, essay writing, report writing, any writing, that will not be a matter for you, because if you know how to express in English, how to express your ideas in written English, then whether it's a letter, report or essay, that's not a big deal. Now many of us, what do? We don't know how to write an essay. Now many of us, what do? We don't know how to write English, and then we are learning how to write an essay. We don't know how to write sentences properly, and we are learning how to write a report or how to write a letter. All you need to do, first focus on your basic written English. Once your written English is improved, then automatically your essay writing, report writing and letter writings will be improved as well, right? And what do we call that? Handwriting. Handwriting doesn't matter. It should be readable. I mean, whatever I write, it should be readable. If my handwriting is readable, then there is no problem. So I hope you would have understood whatever I said. And the last one is speaking. Listening will improve your understanding of English. Through listening, you will improve your accent. Through listening, you will improve your pronunciation, right? So you got to listen to English very, very carefully. If you listen, and after listening and while listening, you need to absorb whatever is happening. You need to absorb that, and once you absorb those words, those sentences through listening, automatically through speaking in the same accent, those words will come out. Now for example, if I listen to a sentence, do you want to come with me? Do you want to come with me? Somebody is speaking, hey guy, do you want to come with me? I'll be listening to it many times. Automatically, whenever I have to say this, I will say, hey guy, do you want to come with me? Things like that, okay? So you can just improve your listening, and then your speaking will also improve. So these are the techniques and tips for pre-IELTS. And let me tell you, this pre-IELTS is your foundation. If you are good at that, if your foundation of IELTS is good, then post IELTS and during IELTS, you will be very comfortable, you will be very fine, you will have no trouble at all. And if you want to prepare for IELTS at home, I have this Easy IELTS kit. This Easy IELTS kit will help you. It has got 8 video DVDs and 4 books, and these are my own videos. I have explained IELTS inside out with the help of this Easy IELTS kit. And if you want to take online classes, I teach online on Skype or WhatsApp as well, one-on-one, and I teach myself. I don't have other trainers, okay? I teach myself. If you need my assistance, my guidance, definitely you can join me online. My WhatsApp number is given here. You can contact me through WhatsApp, and then I'll tell you further procedure about that. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best, and I wish you a very good bench score in IELTS. Take care. Allah Hafiz.